One of the most anticipated shows of the spring 2019 season of anime has been Fruits Basket, and many fans of the original series have been giving this series a lot of praise, especially due to the fact that this series is basically a remake of the original series that aired about 18 years ago. So it's been close to 20 years since we've actually seen anything Fruits Basket related. This used to be a series in which was said to be an instant classic amongst anime fans, and honestly, I never got the chance to view it at the time, but I have seen little snippets of the original. But now with TMS Entertainment on the project of overhauling this new remake to Fruits Basket with an entirely different art style, animation, and possibly even a new voice cast as well, at least to my knowledge, I'm not too sure if some of the original voice actors from the original series are reprising their roles in this remake of Fruits Basket. I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments down below, but basically this is just a great start to get newcomers of the Fruits Basket anime series invested. And as someone who hasn't seen the original, all I can say is that the first episode of Fruits Basket was great.
Oh, I know now, shouting from the rooftops, writing on the skyline.
Now, I'm not going to go too much into detail as to what happens within the first episode of Fruits Basket, because I generally like to at least give my first impressions, you know, leave them with little to no spoilers as much as I possibly can. And also, there's really not a whole lot that happens within this first episode, but what little does happen within this first episode of Fruits Basket can potentially lead to possible spoilers later on. But hey, if you already watched the episode, this is the little gist of what you actually get into when it comes down to this first episode of Fruits Basket. Basically, we get introduced to our main female protagonist named Toru Honda, who eventually comes across a house one day which apparently consists of members of the Chinese zodiac. And basically what that means is that these members who live in the house, who are members of the Chinese zodiac sign, can actually shapeshift into their zodiacs. Essentially, we have a character who is a rat, we have a character who is a cat, we have a character who is a dog, and there's possibly many other characters that will get introduced later on that are also members of the Chinese zodiac as well. So that's all I'm going to say when it comes down to the plot, but when it comes down to the art and animation, TMS Entertainment did a fantastic job when it comes down to just giving this new look to Fruits Basket, a complete modernized look for newcomers, and it really does look good. And not to put the original Fruits Basket down or anything, but the original Fruits Basket had a very distinct way of showing its characters, giving, its characters a wide-eyed look to them, and also how unproportioned the characters' bodies look. But, that is generally the shoujo-esque style of how, shoujo naturally present themselves in anime, or even in manga for that matter. And Fruits Basket is a shoujo series, but at least when it comes down to this remake, the characters actually look, very, they look very good. They're not really, I mean, they kind of still have that wide-eyed look to them and that shoujo-esque feel, but it's not as, I guess, noticeable as compared to the original. Characters actually look proportioned right, and, I'm really digging these new styles of animation and art style with the characters, and it's just something that I truly do appreciate. Also, let's give a little shout out to the OST really quick, because the OST was simply beautiful in the first episode. At least I thought it was. I mean, the OST just naturally feels like something you can just chill to and relax to. Like, I really liked the song choices within this first episode of Fruits Basket, and even when it came down to the quote-unquote sad scenes in the episode, we have that piano playing. Ooh, that was beautiful. I love that. And if that's what I'm expecting out of Fruits Basket, I'm very curious on how they're actually going to play, the other song choices later on, because from what I at least have heard of this series is that this series can possibly make you cry, And what I heard just then, I was like, yo, if it's one thing that can make people cry, it's music, and Fruits Basket has that, so that has me a little excited and a little scared. But yeah, that basically sums it up for a viewer who has never seen the original Fruits Basket and is basically gushing about how good this new one is. So if you happen to like this video, be sure to slap a like on it, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on what you guys thought about this first episode of the Fruits Basket anime. And if you have seen the original, what were some of the comparisons you could spot from the original as to the new first episode to the remake of Fruits Basket? Because I'm genuinely curious on how exactly this first episode was handled in terms of how others from the original view it. But yeah, like honestly, I think this is something that I'm definitely going to stick with. I originally said that I was probably going to give this like the 3-episode try, but you know, just judging from how well the first episode was, I think this is going to be something that I'm into, and that is coming from someone who is not originally, you know, into the whole romance and shoujo scene, but this is something that I think I'm really going to enjoy. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and with that said, everyone, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.